teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll motion Smith left. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He spins right by him. Gets the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics. This game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Irvin here from the gun. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Handoff headed right, Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Eagles 48-yard line.
180.
Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's going deep! Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this hit to the floor before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Room to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They give to Barkley, left side. Escapes a defender. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. And again, here's Hurts. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Mayfield to throw again. He finds Evans left side. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw here. Mayfield hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This one intended for the running back. So it'll be third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Regular. Running. Hey, alert. Motion.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Eagles with a long ways to go for a score. Second and 6 coming up here. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Philadelphia.
Back to throw. Hurts. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And that return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
180!
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives them first and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
180.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers jump some of the lead off before the half. Baker Mayfield a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Buccaneers 7. Chase the ball, but the kick
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Hey, Silver.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
They just get the play off. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 7 and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Got his target. It's Auden. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
180.
Mayfield on first and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
4 yards to go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who is hurt on the play. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. On the ground again with Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The throw is covered. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
that little 8-yard scooch. Here comes 2nd and 2. They send a receiver in motion right. It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Hurts now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. The draw. This is Johnson. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction. Backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. They were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories as adding 9 overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can have enough.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Johnson again. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it.